All right, MC with Tech, back with another video. This time, a video, the SkullCandy Rail ANCs versus the Tune 230 NCs. So, I was wrong. I was wrong about the SkullCandy Rail ANCs, and let me tell you why. I like the headphones, but as far as them being better than the Tune 230 NCs, I was wrong. You know, the app is much better on the Tune 230 NCs than it is on the Rail ANCs, and I like the sound quality of the JBL Tune 230s better. That's just where I'm at. You know, after listening to the Rail ANCs for a couple weeks with the JBLs over and over and over again, the sound quality is a lot better. Now, they don't get as loud as the Rail ANCs, and that's one thing I wish the JBLs did do, get a little bit louder, but they are better. As far as when it comes to the bass, now the bass is a lot deeper and better on the Rail ANCs, but it distorts. When you have the volume up at a high level, the bass distorts, and that's where the problem lies with me. I mean, I want them to sound good, but I don't want the bass to distort. And I didn't have that problem out of the Tune 230 NCs. I didn't have a problem with the bass ever distorting on any song. It's like, however you adjust the EQ, it just seems to just pick up right there and give you the sound that you need and want from your earbuds. And so with that being said, the Rail ANCs, they just distort it. And I had to turn my music down a little bit quite often, especially when I'm listening to the hip hop genre that I listen to, some deep R&B songs that have a little bit deep bass in them. I had to turn that down, and I didn't like that. And so that's one reason why I'm saying these are better. So let's get into an aspect of the comparison of them. As far as the ANCs, once again, I'm going to have to go with the JBL Tune 230 NCs. And reason why I'm comparing both these buds, let me go into that, is that these are a pair of budget earbuds that have a lot of features that are under $100. These come in at $100, and right now you can get these Tune 230s in at about $80, at some markets even $60, and I just found that to be a better buy. Not just because they're cheaper, they have more features, especially when it comes to the app, and I'm going to get into that. But like I said, with the Rail, we're going to go over some of the case features. So with the case, you're going to get Type-C charging. You're going to get an indicator light that's going to be right next to it. You're going to get, which is I do like about the Rails, you get wireless charging. Plus, you're going to have multi-point connection, pairing connection. And so with that being said, that's what's a great feature as far as these. So you don't get wireless charging with the Tune 230s, but it has a great app that overrides a lot of that. And so with the Rail ANCs, like I said, it has a decent app, but the app could be better. I mean, it does have a lot of great features inside the app, don't get me wrong, but I just seem to like the Tune 230s app just a little bit better when it comes to some of the things. And I'm not over here just sack riding the JBLs, but I do like the fact of how it looks and the features that it gives. And I wish that they could combine both of them, man. It would be a super aspect of having a great pair of earbuds for a budget. So with that being said, like I said, you're going to get the wireless charging. With these, you don't get wireless charging. The case is good. It's a good case. The buds don't fall out easy on either one of them. As you see, I can open them and they're not just going to fall out. So the cases are good. They're solid. Oh, let me go over this. You're going to get Type-C charging also with the JBLs. And so, another thing with the Rails, fast charging. So you're going to get fast charging with these Rails. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and let me slide this right on out the way. I'm going to slide my S23 into the picture frame. And what we're going to do is we're going to go and I'm going to show you how fast these pair up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to see how fast they both pair. I'm going to take the Rail ANCs out of the case and see how fast they pair. As you can see, 1001, 1002, they're paired up. Just throw them back in, and we're going to try that with the JBLs. And like I said, they both give a good pairing. Once you have them connected, that's not a problem. They pair pretty quick. And both of them, you can use the earbuds one at a time. So that's not even a problem with both of them, one at a time. So let's do the JBL tunes. 1001, 1002. And as you can see, they pair up pretty much just as fast, maybe even a niche faster. So I do like that aspect of the connection when it comes to both of the earbuds. You know, I didn't have a problem of them, either one of them connecting, and the call quality was good on both of them. I called up one of my sons, asked him how I sounded during my testing on both of them, and they both said I sounded good. And that's what you have to love about these earbuds at that price range, under $100. So now the next thing to do is we're going to take them out of the buds. We're going to start with the, matter of fact, we're going to start with the JBLs first. So we're going to start with these JBLs, and we're going to connect, and then we're going to go over to the app, and I'm going to show you how everything goes when it comes to the JBLs. So let's go back out here. Let's go to the JBLs. So let's go find the JBL app, and here we are. So as it connects, you tap on in, and we're going to go over the app. So when you go over to the app, you're going to get your features. You're going to have your, hold on, let me pause. Let me take my pen out. I like to use my S Pen. Gives me a little bit of a pointer. And so let's get that going. And so over here, you're going to get, this is a power button. You can hit back to go back out, but you're going to get your earbuds, the case. It's going to show you the case. It's going to show you which earbuds are, both of them are 100%. It's going to go over your ANC. So you have ANC, and you can have your ambient control sounds, and you can have the ANC on. You have ambient aware, which is like hear through, pass through, however you want to call it. Each manufacturer calls theirs something different. And then you have talk through on the JBLs. So let's go back to active noise cancellation. Then we're going to go back over here. This is going through the apps for each bud. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to your EQ. And so we can tap into EQ, and then it's going to give you the sound signature you want for the EQ. So you're going to have jazz, vocal, bass, club, studio, and the JBL Tune 220/30 NC's EQ. It's a little different, but like I said, it gives you more settings, actually more than what the Rail ANCs do. Plus, you got the customization. So you hit this settings button, and it's going to give you a customization where you can customize this. As you can see, look how that customization is on the earbuds, and you can have this adjusted to any way that you want to. I like that about that. It's a little bit more intuitive than the Rails, and you got to love it. You got to love it. Now, we're not going to save that, but that's just a feature of how that EQ works, and we can just step back out, and then we can go over to your adjusters. And so with your adjusters, you can have them set up for your Google, because this has Google voice control, and that's what I love about the JBLs. You have your voice controls, you have your ambient sound. You can have this toggled on for stop, play, and pause. You can have it set up for your volume up, volume down. But, you know, I have mine just for the basics, but these are your controls. You can double tap, triple tap. So both of these buds have a similar feature. So I'm not going over the adjusters too much because they both are pretty much similar. You know, tap and play, tap and hold, all those kind of things like that. So you have your voice aware. So you can have that on high, mid, or low. You can have your smart audio. So with the smart audio, you can adjust the audio to go and play through video and from your audio mode. Mine is set for audio because normally I have it on audio because that's what I listen to the most. But if I was watching a movie and I wanted to get the best sound from these earbuds, the JBLs, I can have it to the video mode, and it gets a little bit better, and I do like that. So you're going to have your voice assistant. Like I said, mine is set up for Google Voice Assistant, and if you know about the Google Voice Assistant, you're going to be astonished. It is phenomenal. Google and this integration with the JBL Tune 230s is off the chain. It is off the map when it comes to it. You have a Find My Bud feature where these will ring off. You have your power saving for the buds, and you have your support. So let's get up out of there. Let's go to the Rail ANCs by SkullCandy, and we'll go back and it will show you that. So we're going to click out of that. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the JBL Tune 230s. As you can see, this is how they're going to look. The fit is good. I've never had a problem with them falling out my ear. And so with one thing I said earlier in the video, that you don't have rapid charging, but with 10 minutes of charge, you will get 2 hours of play through the buds. Also, both earbuds have Bluetooth 5.2. And now this is the look of the SkullCandy Rail ANCs in my ear in black. And with these, you get rapid charging. I like the style of this a little better. Even though they are a stem type earbud that, you know, hang out a little bit out your ear, I like these better. I like the look of them a little bit better. But I like the feel and the comfort of the JBLs a lot better. And with that being said, let's get back to the other part of the video. Just wanted to give a look at how both earbuds fit in my ear and how both of them look in my ear. So now we're going to jump into those rails, SkullCandy Rail ANCs, and I'm going to let you see about that app. So we're going to go swipe up, and we're going to go to the SkullCandy Rail ANCs. So what you would do is go to Skull IQ, click into it, and once it finds your earbuds, the app will pop up. So they'll go to the Rail ANCs. You have your percentage for your battery percentage for the Rail ANCs. Then you're going to get your voice control. Now these are where I like the Rail ANCs on the voice control, because with the voice control, once it's enabled, you can get your voice languages. But once it is enabled, if you are using this, you can use the Hey SkullCandy, and it will do everything. You can play, pause your music. You can use it to go volume up, volume down. You can use it to take a picture with the earbuds. It has a lot of great features. So let me just go back into that. So it has a lot of great features. So as you can see, you can have it pretty much do a lot of things. These are some of the features that you can have it doing. It shows you, and it has, you can even activate your stay aware with the SkullCandy. And that is a good thing. You can turn that stay aware off and on with the SkullCandy Rail ANCs and take a photo, like I said. So you can turn your ANC with the voice control off and on. And that is something that you gotta love. Now that's what I do love about these. So then you have your button control settings, and your button control settings, you can single press, double press, triple press, 1 second hold, and you can set those up to however you want to set it up to. You can have it set up for your ANC on and off, or your stay aware on and off. You can pause and play tracks. You can previous, you can volume up and down. Whatever you desire to set it to, that's what you can do. And so you're going to have your equalizer. So when you go to equalizer, this is where I find out that these fall just a little short for me. When as far as it goes, it has your music, and that's just basic music. And then you're going to have your bass boost. So that's where the fun begins, though, with these right here. The fun begins with the SkullCandy Rail ANCs when you turn that bass boost up. But at the same time, the caveat about that is you have to turn the music down, or it's going to distort the earbuds. And I did not like that. And so then you're going to get podcast, and then you're going to get custom. And as far as that, that's it. But you can make some good adjustments with the equalizer for customization if that's what you choose to use. I did find it to work decent, but not as good as the JBLs. And that's why I'm saying JBLs, you know. And so we're going to exit out of that, and then we're going to go Spotify. So you can set up Spotify. And a lot of these, when it comes to like that voice control, you can use voice control to control the Spotify. You can use the tap from the earbuds when you're just tapping the earbuds. And this is what makes it even better with the rails, because you have that voice control and you also have your tap controls. And so with that being said, that's you got to love that about these for being under $100. And then you're going to have your multi-point pairing. So with the multi-point pairing, you can connect 2 devices at the same time. You read 2 phones, maybe even I think a tablet it might let you do, but you can connect two devices at the same time. And that's what you got to like with that. Under $100. And if you watch my previous video about the unboxing of the SkullCandy Rails, you'll see that in the video, and it works good. I had no problems out of it. It works good, and you're going to like that as far as if you got two devices. And so then with that being said, once again, you got your voice controls, or voice assistant. Let me rephrase that. You got your voice assistant. Right now, it doesn't have the Alexa on there. It's going to be done through a firmware, but mine is enabled. You can have iHeartRadio to be enabled, and then you have your tune in. So like I said, these are just some of the features that you can use as far as your voice assistant, and it works pretty decent. Now, this is where it falls short at. With the hearing modes, this is where it falls short at for me. When I toggled on and off the ANC, I just didn't hear it toggling off and on. I didn't know what mode I was in. I never got the same effect that I get from other earbuds. And I don't know if I got a pair of earbuds when it comes to my ANC, but I can hear these kick in. I cannot hear these kick in. And that was a problem for me, that it never kicked in. The ANC, even the stay aware, never kicked in. It never seemed to catch a different sound to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear this kick in, you can hear the machine, because I work around a machine or a washer, and you can actually hear it just like kick in, and you can, man, it's something different. If you own a pair of ANC headphones or earbuds, you're going to notice it when it kicks in and off. And so I did notice that with the Rail ANCs, and that was like a no-go for me. I mean, it was something that I was like, this is not it for me. But it is a good headphones as far as listening to music. But the music does fall just a little bit short. That I noticed that the music just sounds a little bit better on the JBL, a little bit better. I don't know if that's tuning of the earbuds, but they sound a lot better to me. And that's just my personal hearing preference. And to you, it might sound better on the Rail ANCs. But I'm going to suggest that you try both of them out. Hey, that's what I say. Don't just get one, get both. Try both of them out. So with that being said, you got your personal signature. Now, that's what I do like about the Rails. You can set up a personal signature and get a good listening through the Rails. And what that would do is give you a hearing test and measure your hearing as far as the quality of the music. And I wish every bud did that. I wish every headphone did that. Every bud did that. And that way you're going to get a good assessment. And that's what I do like what SkullCandy did with the Rail ANCs, is have that personal experience on that hearing test. Then you're going to have your take a picture, which, like I said, you can set that up through voice, or you can take that picture and you can set that up through the hand controls, the single tap, double tap, triple tap, or simple press, however you want to say it, tap, press, same thing. But that's how you set that up. Or you can do the voice controls through it. And I found that to be very good. And it also has Find My Tile. So wherever you are, if you lose your earbuds, you're going to be able to find them through the Tile app. And that's a great feature that you can locate your buds wherever they're at. If you drop them, lose them, or somewhere. And I don't think you have that with here. That Find Your buds is if you're in the room and you have one bud in, you're going to hear that beep, beep, and you might get a sound from it that way if you lose a bud, but it's not going to do like the Tile does. And I wish that feature was on these, because I would hate to lose these. And oh, my fault. You can go into your settings. You can tap into your headphones, and you can go through the variations of your app. You can upgrade these through a firmware. And these have that same app capability where you can do a firmware adjustment. And so with that being said, let me throw these back in, and I'm going to close this video out by telling you, as a consumer, and I do purchase these myself, I'm telling you, if I was to purchase one of these today, and I didn't have any buds, and I had an opportunity to listen to them both for at least an hour and go through the features, an hour each, I'm going to choose the JBL Tune 230s. They're just better than me. And this is like one of the second times I'm comparing them with an earbud. I compare these against the Beat Studio buds, and these are way better. And I'm going to say that than those Beat Studio buds, and they're better than these Rail ANCs. So I was wrong, and this is just a comparison of the best, to me, best earbuds under $100. You can't go wrong if you buy these JBL Tune 230 NCs. And right now you could probably get them for way cheaper than $100 because these are some months old. But with that being said, MC with Tech, hit like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's get it. Hit like and subscribe. Let's get the channel going. MC with Tech.